Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Beyond Technical. It's been about 10 years now, so it's a little while. I'm old now, and Street Fighter 6 is out, so I thought, what better time than now to make another video and try to redo the series, my favorite video, which was the how to play as a beginner. So I want to teach you guys basically how to get started as a very beginner player, and the best thing you can do to win at low rated matches. This is specifically going to be at lower rated matches, so we'll see how my demo goes, because I think I might get some higher rated players. But basically, here's what we're going to do. The main thing to do in Street Fighter 6 is to understand that the combos are huge. They do tons of damage, like 40% plus on many combos, and that's going to get more and more common as you get rated or higher ranked. Lower rated players don't tend to land combos that are that good, so you'll probably have a little bit of an easier time. But the main thing that I've noticed in this game is just everybody's lack of defense. I was watching a friend play last night and giving him a little bit of advice and coaching, and he and all the other players, it was right around bronze, silver, were basically just going in all the time. And that's still the same problem that we've had ever since Street Fighter 4. Nothing's really changed. People like to jump and push buttons. They don't know which buttons are safe, they don't know which buttons aren't, and so they just kind of do a lot of stuff. Drive impacts and drive rushes are really complex, so we're not going to get too into those, although drive impacts are decently straightforward. If somebody pushes drive impact, you push drive impact back. That's how you counter them and you get a big combo off. If that combo gives you 30% of their health, you do that twice in a match, like you're pretty much going to win. So the main thing to do is to pick a character, any character in the entire cast will work. And you can go into their combo trials and you can kind of go through until you find a combo that you go, ooh, this could work. It can be very simple. What I'm going to do for today is I'm going to use Marissa because I think she's a really good beginner character because a lot of what she does is very safe. So that means that if you hit or land something, you usually have an advantage on frames. For anybody who doesn't understand frames, that basically just means that it's your turn again after that. So whenever you're attacking somebody, usually it's your turn and they have to block until you're done, or that you do something that's kind of slow enough that it gives you an opening. So whenever you're getting attacked, the best thing to do is to just block. And then you want to go into training mode and figure out one combo. So when you get a chance to open up your opponent, you can take advantage of that and do a lot of damage. So Marissa, I think, has my favorite simplistic combo in the game that does pretty good damage. So if you get a crouching medium punch and you cancel that into a super punch, it's 2100 damage. Super punch, you just use the medium version as well. So it's one button and one little joystick motion. That's it. Now this is not a great combo. It's an okay combo. 2100 damage is not bad, and that's probably going to be enough to get you started and winning your matches around silver tier. When you get a little bit higher, you're going to need to do a little bit more complex combos. For Marissa, I think the next one to learn is probably its back heavy punch, which is a little bit harder because you need to cancel this into what I don't even know what that's called, her back quarter circle punches, and that kind of gives her a juggle, and you can do another special move on top of that. So it looks a little bit like this. Boom, that's 31% of their health as opposed to 24%, I think, from this one, or 21. Oops, I did that wrong. 21%. So basically 21% versus 31% when you get a punish off. So if you land like a drive impact, and let's just put up the dummy real quick to say always counter. Oh, sorry, always punish counter. That's when you can get off your big combo, or you can just do that. That's a quarter of their health right there. You do that 4 times in a match, you win. It's as easy as that. So what we're gonna do, like I said, we're gonna block. We're gonna try to avoid their hits. Now, when you're new, it's harder to block everything, so people are gonna get mix-ups, you're gonna land stuff on you, but low-rated players don't really know what to do when they get you anyways. The other thing when you're blocking is people are gonna throw you, but a throw is 20%. It's not that much damage. If you get to open something up, like I said, you get that one move 4 times, you win the match. So throws, you don't want to get thrown. You can try to tech a throw if you feel like it's coming, but for the most part, when you wake up, just block. It's the safest thing to do. Block, backdash, jump backwards, neutral jump, just whatever. Those are all very safe options. Forward moving things are dangerous, and that's where you need to start understanding spacing a little bit more. So that being said, let's try this. I don't know how this is going to go. I'm just doing it live because I'm a lazy video creator. So we'll edit things if we need to. But you know, a casual match, I'm going to select Marissa as my character, and we're just going to do that crouching medium punch combo as a punish to as much stuff as we can. And then I'm just going to push her buttons to do normal moves on top of that. So just general jumping. I'll drive impact if I need to kind of counter them, hopefully. Maybe throw out a random one here and there to kind of mix it up. We're just gonna use a very, very limited set of moves. We're gonna try to win a game. This is literally a remake of a video I made with Ryu a long time ago, except Street Fighter 6 has bigger combos, so it's harder to pull this off as you get higher rated. You definitely are gonna need to learn some good punishes, but we'll see how this goes. This guy's in gold, so if I can pull this off, it'd be great. Manon's a little bit of a tough one for this, because everybody's playing Manon and they just command throw you. It's not a lot to punish on that, but there. Oops, that was not great. Just gonna go for a neutral jump. And the nice thing is, even if they block it, you can cancel this because it's safe. There it is, got one. Oh, that was a missed input by me. There's two, got another one. There's three. That's fine, just wait it out. Just playing safe. Remember, she got that full screen slide. Oh, she got airborne for that one. And there you go. I'm glad that worked, because I feel like my advice would have looked really bad if it didn't. We'll try it again. But yeah, that's basically, this is the strategy. Just play defensive and get your openings. People just walk into it. So we're not even doing any big combos, not doing any drive rushes, just medium punch canceling into that. You can see how much trouble this guy's having, right? It's working really well. Not a bad player, you know, he's got 10,000 LP. And that was a mistake, and I dropped that one. I'm literally screwing this up more often than I'm getting it right, and we're still winning. There it is again. And why don't we dash forward for a throw for the win? It's as easy as that, guys. Stop playing overly aggressive, take your openings, and be really patient. You don't need to know all the combos. The main thing I find beginner players are always trying to do is they really want to learn every single thing. They want to know, like, okay, the only way I can win is I've watched the pros and I got to do these crazy drive impact rushes with 50% damage. No, you don't. Just consistent, easy combos to start. Once you've learned that, add another combo on and just slowly increase your repertoire of the character. Street Fighter can be an incredibly frustrating game, as that Manon was probably not having the best time. And what you want to do is you just want to very slowly gain these skills. Now, you're going to even struggle to do this strategy in the beginning if you're not as good a player, because it's honestly a little bit harder to judge the spacing and timing. That Manon was trying to win, and the timing and spacing was really what got him. So yeah, just start off really simple. Just use these very basic combos and then, like, you know, work up to it. As I said, the next one to do is basically adding on from that combo and trying to move that forward. You can then drive cancel into a better combo, and every time I landed that medium punch, I could have done 30% plus damage, and then you only need to land 3 combos instead of 4 to win the match. And you can kind of start adding that stuff in later. But honestly, Street Fighter has an amazing character guide to tell you the basics of every character. The combo trials are excellent. They normally teach you a lot of combos you won't really use, but at least 1 or 2 of them in there you can kind of look at and go, oh, I can see how I could implement that into my game. So they'll teach you what cancels into what, but don't necessarily think that every combo is the right one to use in a match. I found with most characters, they're like pretty close, and honestly, some of them are literally the best punish combos you can use, but for the most part, it takes a little bit of finessing on your own. So that's it. That's the tutorial. Just play very carefully, play very safely, and just learn one little piece, and just slowly start working your game into that. Blocking will be your best friend, I promise you. Now, in that Manon, we didn't block that much because Manon tends to command throw, so I'd love to get a match against somebody who maybe is a little bit more aggressive. So try one more, and we'll see if we can't get another visual of this. But in essence, that's it. Go out there and crush it. Fuck. Fuck it. I'll try one more time, then I give up. You know what? I think I just give up. All right, never mind. Apparently I don't. I give up.